guard. The main lesson here is when I'm being swept, you have at the moment of truth. At that moment that I'm being flipped, and I can tell myself, okay, this is the point of no return. I'm being swept. Okay? If you can have that presence, that awareness at that moment, you have a choice to make, and that will allow you to arrive on your terms after the sweep is done. Because the biggest problem is when you're in denial. You're here trying to fight, and the guy's about to sweep me, I'm flying, there's no way, and I tell myself, okay, I'm still trying to block the sweep. The crystal clear picture of that situation is when I'm here, and the guy is going to flip me over there, and I take the hands off the legs to stop, and I didn't stop anything, and the guy either lands with me on the belly or mount, because I put my hands on the ground. All right. This is a crystal clear example of that. Okay? Now, when you have that presence, and you see, okay, this is the point of no return, let me forget about blocking, let me focus now in the arrival. Because you can either arrive on his terms or on my terms. If you put the hand on the ground trying to block, you will arrive on his terms. He will mount you. That's the worst case scenario. Now, if I'm here trying to pass the guard, the guy is sweeping me, and I accept, but I don't let go. Mount me, please. Continue to the mount. Mount me. No, he's not going to mount me, and I'm going to put him in my guard, and I have a chance to sweep him back. Now, this is the high-level Jiu-Jitsu game. Why? Because in high-level Jiu-Jitsu, especially in the black belts level, you don't get to see one person sweeping the other black belt and going to the mount. Not even going to side control. They sweep and retain guard. So I have a chance to pay back and sweep you again. That's why the black belt, the high-level Jiu-Jitsu game, it's a lot of, the end of the fight is 2-2, 4-4, 4-4, points, 1-1 advantage, ref decision. It's because they equalize each other. That's because they have presence of the movement, they understand the game. I sweep, and you have a choice to make. Are you going to try to fight, and then I'm going to mount you all of a sudden, out of surprise, because you're still fighting the old fight? Or I'm going to sweep you, and you accept, embrace, prepare yourself for the arrival, and get ready to pay back. That's the high-level Jiu-Jitsu. So I'd like you to put each other in open guard, just like I did. Sweep each other. Train with your arm extended, frame, like I did. Don't let the guy mount you. Stay there, put a butterfly guard. Connect from butterfly to open. Stand up and then sweep again. Do exactly what I did with Dimitri. Back to each other. Here, here, here. Stand up, grab my pants, don't let go. And we go over. Sounds good? After this, we'll drill the other variations from the river, from spider, and you have to practice this embracing the idea of making choice and a lot of acceptance. Sometimes you lost, you're not going to stop. It's a one-way ticket. There's no return. Go, arrive, on your terms, try to pay back. Sounds good? All right, get your partner, let's go. Never allow anybody to sweep you and go straight to the mount. Never allow anybody to sweep you and put me on the belly. Never allow anybody to sweep you and get side control. Put them into your guard immediately. Immediately. Good job. There we go.
You could also come up with a doubling of the class too, right? The grips.
Absolutely. Your left hand on the pants, went to the collar. You still have your right hand on the pants. Don't let go. Straight, straight. Don't let him come closer. Recover. Retention. Transition to spider. Spider to spider drill. Good. Don't let go. Push it. Good. Spider to spider. Let's go. Keep going. Grip on the pants. Don't let go. Arrive. Pushing. Pushing. Extension. Good. Keep going. Grip on the pants. Grip on the pants. You're going to fly. Don't let go. Push the leg. Stop pushing the leg. Retention. Connect to spider. Spider to spider drill. Good job. Keep it going. Nice.
No, I never. It was the opposite side.
Don't give him the pass. Don't give him the knee on the belly.
Yeah.
De La Riva. Same hands on the pants. You're trying to pass the guard, so there's no reason to let go. Bench press the guy, keep him away. So you arrive on your terms. Arriving De La Riva, butterfly, whatever you get, but you don't let the guy mount you. Keep it going. Pants grip. Don't let go. Don't let go. Let's go. Don't let go. Focus. Keep it going. Don't let go. Don't let go. Focus training. Keep it going. Never give the mount. One of the perspectives I see in the way academies implement their training regimen and has an effect on the quality of performance is related to some traditional games, exercise that we have in every Jiu-Jitsu school. So for example, the guard exercise here, instead of free sparring, it's a classical exercise. It's happening for years and it's happening in every Jiu-Jitsu school. But the terms of the game might have an impact, I believe has an impact in performance later on. For example, what I'm trying to tell you is this. Basically, this game here consists of me passing the guard. If I pass his guard, I win. If I get side control, I win. If I mount him, I win. If I put backpack on him, I win. On the belly, I win. For him, if he submits him, he wins. If he sweeps me, he wins. And I have a problem with that. Because for a lot of times we are here fighting that fight and the guy sweeps me, grab my ankles and sweeps me. He gets on top of me, done. He won, I lost, I walk away. So I don't like that, and I have changed that, and I'm explaining to you why. A few years ago. This cuts off a big part of the high level game. Exactly what we are doing here today. Because I was swept, and if I just land in guard like I just did right now, I have a chance to pay back, to try my sweeps. Because maybe I made a decision at the moment of the sweep that, okay, I'm being swept, I will embrace it, but I'm already preparing my comeback move. I'm going to arrive on my terms, with my grips, with my position, to sweep him back. and tie the fight. When you play a game like that, you're cutting that process in half. And that's restraining to the student. So that's why when we play this game, for us here, it's only over when somebody gets side control, or mount, or backpack, or the other way. But just sweeping guard to guard, it's not over. Because this goes back to the principle of Jiu-Jitsu, the principle of 4 steps, the conventional description of Jiu-Jitsu that we talk about, which is, first step, I want to get a takedown to avoid strikes. Strikes are dangerous when you're standing up because you can generate a lot of power with kinetic energy. Punch or kick standing, running, creating power, energy with movement. You have more movement standing rather than on the ground. I'd rather be punched on the ground rather than standing. Think about javelin, the example. Some people can throw that thing for almost 300 feet. That thing weighs 2 pounds. Now, how far can you throw for your knees without running and the rotation of the hips, shoulder, the torque that you create? Crystal clear example why boxing is fought standing, not from the knees. Because you don't knock out anybody from the knees. Got it? Step 1 is to take somebody down to the ground because we don't want to get hit standing. Step 2, you want to pass the legs because the legs are dangerous, a lot of power. He can knock me out here too. There's several examples of people being knocked out in MMA from here. The legs are dangerous, so you want to pass the legs. Okay? So the first 2 steps of the conventional description of Jiu-Jitsu are defensive mechanisms. I just don't want to lose. I don't want to get knocked out. First one, standing. Second one on the ground, legs. That's why we get rewarded in Jiu-Jitsu sport 3 points for passing the guard and settling the side control. Because you overcame that important step 2 of the fight. The side control. It's that. Third step is to maneuver through pins. Begin belly, the mount, the back mount. Those are pins in which he cannot strike me, but I can strike him if I want to. Fourth step is to end the fight. Neutralize the opponent through submissions. I can put him unconscious via strangulation, or I can break a bone or hyperextend the ligament through joint loss. One of the 2, done. So these are step 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1 and 2 are defensive mechanisms. Step 3 and 4 are offensive mechanisms. And this is why Jiu-Jitsu is one of the most efficient martial arts that exists today. Because we have a system in place of parts. As a plan. Most martial arts, they don't. They just have one plan. The wrestlers, they pin. The judokas, they throw. The taekwondo people, they think they can defend themselves by knocking people out by kicks. The karate, they punch. The aikido, they do wrist locks. But none of them have a system. A system that will work as an advice to anybody that they don't even have martial arts training. For example, a buddy of you tells you, hey Dimitri, I'm going to fight somebody at noon behind the school. And the guy is 50 pounds heavier than me. What should I do? What are you going to tell him? What? Oh, do a De La Riva guard sweeping and do an armbar from the mouth? No, that's not a strategy to that guy. You could tell him, oh, the guy's 50 pounds heavier than you. But you know what, man? You better take him down. Don't go standing there. And make sure when you fall, don't stay in front of his legs, because he might knock your teeth out. So make sure after that you pass the leg. You have the guy in side mount. You know, have you seen wrestling? Side mount? Oh yeah, so try to go side mount. If you have a chance, get on top of him, because if you sit on his chest, he cannot kick and punch you. But you can. You You see it? So we have a system and others don't. That's why this is effective. Okay? So back to this game, for us, it's important that this is only done when somebody gets side control. Not sweeping guard to guard, sweep you over, no. Side control, or mount, or back mount, this is when this will be over. So this is one of the differential that I believe for our students performs here and outside competition. Because we train a little different than others. Okay? We're evolving in that way. A lot of schools train that way too. A lot of schools are training the old way. If I sweep you, I win. Shake hands and walk. No. We want to get side control. It's important. Sounds good? All right.
Okay, so take his head out of there. Undo that thing. That's the one we talked about today. Marolo. It's a sweep, but it's not over. One, two. Nice job, guys. Well done.